Good morning. We're going to spend a little time talking about how search engines work today. It was the dream of many science fiction writers that people would have a system in their homes that could find what a person wanted just by being asked. Welcome to Google Home and the Amazon Echo. These are intelligent agents that you merely ask in natural language, your regular speaking language, for pretty much anything. And they'll play your music, tell you what the weather forecast for tomorrow is, and who starred in that movie you like so much. The horizontal search box, whether you're using a laptop, desktop, or phone, we're all most familiar with the horizontal search box that we type our questions into. So how's it all work? When you type a question into a search engine, Google, Bing, etc., here's what happens. Google constantly sends out its spiders across the web to find web pages by connecting hyperlinks and storing the content of the pages in an index. What are web crawlers? Web crawlers are constantly in search, and that means the indices change a lot. A search that you will conduct on May 9th will likely produce different results than the exact same search conducted 2 months later on July 9th, because new pages have come online, others have dropped off, and still others have gained or lost in the great popularity contest that is Google. When you type your question, Google uses the words you type to find results. Google will also give you suggestions which are based on previous searches you have done or that are currently very popular. As you can see from the image in this slide, I've typed in how, and Google already has a bunch of suggestions for me. Once you've asked a question of a search engine, it returns a search engine page of results, or a SERP. These results include organic and sponsored or paid for pages. When you get the first page of hits, here's the information that's provided. The title of this page, in this case, when do seasons start in 2022? Above that is a hyperlink to the address for the site. Below the title is a brief description, usually the first sentence or two of the web page. And below that is a list of other searches you might want to check out. Algorithms. An algorithm is a set of programmed instructions that Google's engineers design, refine, and improve based on user behavior, but also on Google's business goals. Using a search engine is so easy now that most of us never even think about how we go about finding what we need. But how we find information is different from group to group and depends, as does so much else, on our existing knowledge, why we're searching, and what the goals of our search are. Think about the following ideas as a way to reflect on your own approach to internet searching. When you're new to a topic, you might not even know what words to use to get the results that you want. The search process in this case is a kind of discovery learning. You type words, and using trial and error, you get closer to the result you want. You will need to do a lot of reading, listening, and viewing, but sooner or later, you will get better and more focused results. More experienced users know that there are distinctive keywords that will help you in your search. So search assists. The discovery process of searching can be shortened a bit. Experienced internet searchers know that there are some tricks that they can use to get to the right result quicker. Using quotation marks to search for a specific phrase, for example. Which do you want? The guitar or the fish? If you want the correct result the first time, use the descriptor. Either bass guitar, or bass fish. I know the words sound different, but they're spelled the same. And for Google and other search engines, it's the spelling that counts. If you want to only see files that are in PDF format, you type your search and then the word file type, the colon, and then the letters PDF. Your results then will only show you documents that are in PDF format. Image search tools. In Google Image Search, you can click on the Tools button, and below you'll see the drop-down menus for size, color, type, time, and usage rights. From these menus, you can focus your image search. For example, if I want an image of the frowny icon, I will select a large size with a transparent background that is clip art, and I would then click on the license type I wanted to use. Usually I choose Creative Commons licenses because CC licensed images are free to both share and use. Search as an ongoing conversation. When you explore any topic using search engines, you automatically join a learning community. Yay, you! The learning community is made up with people who have been where you are now and have used different techniques to find answers to their questions. The more people who choose to learn about a topic, the more search results will be available. And then searching becomes a conversation between you and others who have already interacted with the topic. Google Scholar. When you type Google Scholar into the Google search bar and click on the first result, you'll be navigated to this page. Google Scholar will enable you to access scholarly works. When you search Google Scholar, it returns articles that appear in journals, often peer-reviewed ones. As an added bonus, you can see how many other people have cited the article you found. As a beginning researcher, the number of people who've cited the article can be used as a measurement of how reliable the information in the paper is. You can also limit your search by date so that you aren't getting articles written about computers that date from the 1970s, unless of course that's what you're looking for. You can also save the article, cite the article, find related articles, and see how many different versions of the article exist. By using the date contained in the Google Scholar search results, you are continuing a conversation with other people searching for the same kind of information. A prelude to a purchase. When it's time to buy a new computer, I could go to all the computer stores in my area, using lots of gas and time and ending up with a dry mouth from asking questions, sore feet, and not be much further ahead than when I started. Or I could start my search using a search engine. Admittedly, the way I've worded my search is poor though, because I haven't said what I want to use my new system for, because the best gaming computers, best graphic design computers, and best family computers are very different from one another. Many people search out information about vehicles, appliances, and vacations long before they spend a penny. I mean, who wants to buy a car only to find out afterwards that the car doesn't have a good resale value or that it's already had 4 manufacturers' recalls? Why buy when you can rent? The business model has moved from purchasing music and other goods to purchasing subscription services. Not only music works this way, but so do movies and television program, and now with resellers like Poshmark and The Real Real, clothes and accessories too. Small business finds success online. The Yelp algorithm has been shown to have a big impact on local restaurants and other businesses they list. For every star a Yelp listed restaurant gets, it shows between 5 and 9% increase in revenue. This is true for locally owned restaurants, but oddly enough, not for chain restaurants. Thanks for listening. This is the end. For now.